sharp early. What happened?
Yeah, we did look sharp early. I was happy with our start. Essendon regrouped at quarter time, raised their pressure, and we didn't cope with it. I thought after quarter time, we probably missed some opportunities under their perceived pressure. Their pressure definitely created a lot of opportunities for them. It was very good. I think they were 2.0 after half time, after quarter time, which is an outstanding pressure number. And then they were far better than us in the contest. Their their one-on-ones or two-on-two, they just felt like they had an advantage. Either it was their follow-up work where they were able to win it, or they had the next man in, and we weren't able to rectify that really at all after quarter time.
That's the second time at Marvel you've had a second half, well, I wouldn't call it a fade out, but a second half where the opposition sort of run over you. Is that a bit of a concern for you guys?
Yeah, it's concerning. Carlton was a 10-minute patch at the end of the third quarter where we conceded 6 goals. This felt like it was sustained after quarter time, and we weren't able to really fight our way back into the contest. We were in the game because of our start. We managed to post a good score in the first quarter, but I'm not sure what it is about Marvel, whether it's the ground or whether we haven't played well, particularly well here the 2 games this year. So we'll have to look into that. But ultimately we were just beaten by a more desperate, hungrier team. I feel after quarter time particularly.
Red hot start to the season. This is now 3 of your last 4.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on what's going on with this team all of a sudden? Are you seeing something that you're not liking, or is there a correction that's always going to happen? What do you?
No, I just don't think we're playing our best footy, and we've been beaten by 3 pretty good teams. So each of those teams you'd expect are finishing in the top 4 to top 6, I would imagine. And so what the feedback to us has been is that we're not quite at that level right at this moment, and that's okay. But we do need to sharpen up our game and make sure that by the end of the season we're playing our best footy. Okay, and our challenge between now and then is to be able to generate enough wins to actually qualify for finals. That's our first objective, and based on our last month of footy, we're going to fail to do that. And so we need to address a couple of things. I think today we were beaten by a more desperate team. Last week we were beaten by a more desperate team, and so we need to tidy up some of that. We need to tidy up some of our fundamentals.
Yeah. Is it too simplistic to say it is a matter of the contest that's the key for you at the moment? Going on today, for example.
I think the last 2 weeks have been that. Yeah. Both Sydney and Essendon today were better in the contest than us. And whether that's cleaner, whether that's more pressure, whether that's ability to cope with pressure, that's the contest. And so I don't know what the turnover stat was in the after quarter time, but Essendon I felt like would have won that convincingly.
With Tom Green, he almost obviously last week had the injury, and then he's been able to come back this week. He had a pretty good game for you guys. So was there any concerns throughout the week, or did he come through seamlessly? And he had a pretty good game today.
Yeah, initially he, we weren't sure. We had to get it scanned. It showed up there was no structural damage. Callan Ward has actually had the similar thing earlier on in the season, so we were pretty confident that Tom would get up, but it was a matter of sort of waiting and making sure that the swelling reduced and that he was able to then run and change direction like he needs to in a game. And he was able to do that by Thursday. We didn't push him in our main training, but we were comfortable that he was going to play from about Wednesday, Thursday onwards.
Any injury concerns for you guys coming out of the game?
No, not that I'm aware of, but I think we're okay.
Sorry, trying to. My phone's not letting me. Who have you got next?
We've got Western Bulldogs. We play back at NG Stadium for the first time in 9 weeks, so it'll be good to get back home, play in front of our home fans, and looking forward to that.
How important is that to get back home, just given where things are sitting after the last month, just to get back home and hopefully get back on the horse?
Yeah, look, it's really important. obviously, the fact that we've lost 3 of our last 4, we want to try and get back in the winner's circle, and the Bulldogs will present certain challenges to us that we need to make sure that we deal with, and so we'll recover tonight and get to work tomorrow.
Just quickly, you mentioned the contest and being beaten in the contest. There's also the continuity within your team. I mean, obviously, Caniglio came back for the first time in a couple of games. You had Callum being out for a period of time as well. I think all 3 were back for the first time in probably 4 or 5 games. Is it just getting everyone back together to bring it forward?
No, I don't think continuity has anything to do with how good we are in the contest. I think we have moments, but tonight we had too many moments where we weren't good enough, and that's nothing more than just being beaten by a hungrier team. We've got to lift our levels in that aspect. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Adam.